Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Insurmountable, a game about climbing a mountain, and then subsequently climbing down a mountain. And that is exactly what we are going to do today. Now, this game is a mix of a fair few different genres, I guess. I mean, it's not a FPS, if you think that. No, it is not. This is more of a strategy game, but it's also some sort of roguelite elements to it, I believe. Now, I've only seen one video of this, so that is what I'm gonna base my knowledge from, which is probably gonna put me in a bit of a pickle. We shall see. I'm gonna start a new game, and we will together see what this game is about. But before we get to climb the mountain, we need to select who we are. We have three choices, at least here. The adventurer, the scientist, and the journalist. And they have different kinds of bonuses, etc, etc. So they have a bit of a, I guess, skill tree-ish sort of thing here. So the adventurer has regeneration. Whenever you can use a consumable item, you recover some health. The scientist can apparently take some time to get experience. That's interesting. So we can basically spend the time to get experience points. I guess that could be useful, yes. The journalist can gain energy, body temperature, oxygen, sanity, and health whenever they level up. And that is interesting, because you do level up in this game. So that's kind of cool. Also, I checked this. The next step, we get ignore negative weather and terrain effects. That is very useful, but it is an activated skill. So it's not like on all the time. Then you have some equipment, etc, etc. I kind of like the idea of having a tent, because that's something that you can rest in a little bit easier, but it's only 3 uses. So the journalist doesn't have a tent, has a hot tea though. So you get some body temperature from that, as well as good boots, a climbing axe, and fur gloves. I think I'm gonna go for adventure. Seems like a sort of basic kind of class, if you would. So we're gonna go adventure and see how well we get on. Now, as for the mountain, we actually only really have one choice, because this is the first time I'm playing this game. Normal difficulty and mountain number 1, but we do get to choose which route. So in route 1, we have unusual phenomena. This route holds many discoveries. A little bit picture of a ghost. 20% experience gain in events. And also eerie surroundings. Shadows and noises follow you on this route. We lose sanity per hour when moving. That is not optimal, let's just say. Route 2, we have sturdy rock. Stone terrain provides a better grip on this route. And also minus energy and time on stone. That's good. But also rough terrain. And that means that it's 10% more energy on all terrain. Energy and time. So when we are on rock, lower, but everywhere else, more. So basically one good and one bad so far. Route 3 is apparently a little bit warmer. So body temperature when moving and when resting and in events. But there are also blizzards. And that is active during cold weather. So apparently not always. But sometimes there's blizzards. So that's basically the opposite of that one. I kind of like this one for my first route though. Getting the extra experience in events on the first sort of standard mountain. That seems like a good idea. The minus 15 sanity, I can deal with that. And we arrive at the first summit, or rather, the bottom, I would assume. As you stand at the base of the mountain looking up at the summit, you sense that an adventure awaits. The island is shrouded in mystery. Why couldn't it be found on a map for all those years? Are the rumors about a group of unknown occupiers true? And who are the people that live here? As much as you would like to know, your most burning desire is to be the first to scale the summit. And that's why you're here, risking your life. Beautiful. We got a bit of experience immediately for doing absolutely nothing. There are also some stuff that we can get. Camera and terrain types and events, etc, etc. I kind of know all of this. We're hopefully going to be able to show you what we're dealing with. So this is we. This is us down here. And we can now start moving all across these hexagonal tiles. Everyone loves hexagonal tiles. And we need to go all the way up there. I mean, when you look at it from this angle, yeah, that's a bit away, isn't it? That's a long bit away. And also some nice aurora borealis or whatever they're called in the sky. So yeah, you can zoom in and zoom out the best you want. However, some places you can't see. Like for example, we can't see what's behind here because we are focused or centered around our characters. We can't really see. So if there are events over here, we don't know. But you can see the events all around the map. Now, I don't exactly remember or know about, you know, what kinds of events we have. I did see an event over here somewhere. Didn't I? I thought I saw something lurking over here. My point was that I don't want to go here. It seems like most of the stuff is over here. So we do have a little shimmering thing. So that seems like a good event. And that seems like a fairly safe route to take. So we can basically set out a route like this. I think that we can... No, stop, don't do that. No, that is not what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, I can just click and my character will go where I tell them to go. Now we don't want to go that way, so just right click to remove that. On this occasion, I think that they basically chosen the straight path forward here. So I think that, yeah, we're gonna go for that one. So clicky and start moving. And yeah, stuff can happen on the way. And we shall see, I mean, first mountain, normal difficulty, etc, everything should be a little bit easy here. We shall see. We have the gear that we need to go forward, so we are doing just that. We get an event right here, a shrine. So those are shrines, fair enough, kind of look shriny, so yes. There's an active fire pit, but not a soul around. The flames seem to be fighting the icy wind for survival. Watching the fire dance in the face of the cold is almost meditative. You watch it for a while and regain sanity or energy. So we have a few bars down here. As you might have understood, we have sanity, the thing that is decreasing slowly on this mountain. We also have energy, which is also used, obviously, whenever we move. Body temperature, which is not a problem right now, but will be later. And also oxygen, again, for the death zone high up in the mountain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We might be getting some... equipments and stuff, or abilities maybe I should say. I think it's abilities over here, but we haven't gotten that yet. We also have the height that we are currently at. We are already at 4,224 meters. We have a death zone at 6,000. The weather is currently normal, and we have our little clock here for day and nighttime. Now, obviously nighttime is a little bit more dangerous. So we can go either sanity or energy. I'm thinking actually energy. Sanity seems fine so far. It hasn't dropped too much. Energy has dropped more. So let's just get some energy, and that's just lovely. Now we can see more stuff that we... well, okay, we can see everything we saw before. Oh well. So that looks like a icon for talking to someone or sort of spotting someone. Now, you kind of want to do as much as possible. Obviously, it's that sort of a game, but you also don't want to backtrack too much. So what I'm thinking here is that can we sort of go here and here? That seems like a pretty decent route. So ignore that one. Yes, let's start with this one. You can also speed the game up a little bit. Well, it actually is sped up already. We are in sped up mode. Can we speed it up higher? I don't think so, but that's fine. I mean, is the game about climbing a mountain? You don't want to take away too much of the experience, if you would. So no, we're not going to do that. So let's see on this event if we actually do find someone. Ooh, we found a goat herd. So you reach the plateau, you spot an indigenous man. He's relaxing and enjoying a meal while his goats frolic around him. When he notices you, he beckons you over. Apparently we can only do just that. The goat herd smiles at you and gives you some of his equipment. You are speechless. Well, that's very, very nice. We get a warm cap, plus body temperature when moving and when resting. That is very, very good, as well as, you know, the very useful experience. We already have leveled up. Nice. So, obviously we're going to take the warm cap and we're going to put it straight on. There we go. And we're also going to confirm that, and we're going to level up. choose my next skill. So this is where the skill stuff comes into play. So we can be a consumables expert. And whenever you use a consumable item, you get some sanity. Now that is obviously very useful on this specific mountain. But is it useful in the future? It might be, you know. And strong at getting the most out of your consumable items, but minus all bonuses are dependent on finding consumable items. Yes, that is fairly reasonable, yes. Night Climber, gain more experience in events during the night. Now, ideally, we don't really want to spend too much time out in the night. Exceptional bonuses when climbing during the night, but no bonuses during the day, and the night is still dangerous. Yeah. So in order to gain effect of this, we actually have to be out during nighttime when it's a bit more dangerous. We also have an event expert. More efficient in events, reduces sanity loss in events. Strong at getting the most out of events, but no bonuses outside of events. I mean, yes, fair enough. There's no bonuses outside of events. There's no bonuses outside of consumables. There's no bonuses outside night. Yes, that's how those works. Those aren't really negatives, by the way. Reduces sanity loss. I mean, both of these are good now. This is presumably something that we can use further on as well. I mean, it could be cool to have the Night Climber one. But you know what? No, I'm actually going to go for the consumables expert, because we are going to be using consumables like food and stuff like that. So getting some sanity back just seems like a good idea. I mean, I don't know how much. Yes, I do. 5. So that is basically a... How much is 5 out of 100? I was about to ask, how much in percent is 5 out of 100? Could it be 5%? Maybe. But yeah, 5% out of the total. That's... I mean, it seems fine. That's just -2. So yeah, I think that this is going to be more useful. I'm going to go for that one. I don't know. Let's not show that again. Yes, I do. And so that is the first skill that we have. I don't know exactly what the story is. Might be that it's sort of a basic skill or basic level. We are going to go for this one, this little treasure chest here. And yeah, we could go back. There are several things over here, among them a cave, which I think is for resting. Right, we have a wooden bridge now. The rocky landscape in front of you is scarred by an elongated fissure. On the other side you see a strangely regular block of stone. Something on top of it is reflecting the light. You slowly approach the edge of the fissure. A narrow wooden bridge with a rope at hip height leads across the abyss. I can take some time and step onto the bridge, or I can just ignore this. So we're gonna spend some time, as indicated down here. But yeah, sure, we'll do that. Something might happen, that's true. The wood groans under your weight as you step onto the bridge. Bit by bit, you struggle forward. Just a few more steps and a snap, and then you're standing on firm ground. You made it! You look around, the cube of stone is streaked with quartz crystals that reflect the light. Beautiful, but useless. You're just about to turn away when you spot something else in a shadowy recess. Ooh, we find some canned food, which are consumables. Lovely. And again, some experience. So we're gonna put that in our backpack and simply confirm. Now where do we go? There is a cave over here. But again, that seems slightly off the path, doesn't it? That seems slightly off the path, and I don't really see much else. So I think that a good route right now is up here and then into the cave. Yes, I think that is a good choice. So let's just keep us moving. Yeah, again, first... I mean, this is the first mountain on normal difficulty, so ideally we should not have too much trouble, is what I'm thinking. I mean, our stats look okay. We are closing in on night, which means that it's going to be a pretty good time to rest here in the cave, is what I'm thinking. Or can we get further? Well, we'll see. Ruins. Nearby an abandoned camp, there's a torn tent. You could take the time to research the intact tents. I can thoroughly search the temp, lose some temperature because we do get into the night. A quick look around, losing a bit of temperature, or continue. I'll take a quick look around. Yes, I'll take a quick look around. A bivouac tent. Oh, we get 1 tent. Nice. We now have 2 tents. We can tent all the while, or as much as we want to. There are. No, come on, put it here, and confirm. And we also get a level up. So we can go for herbology. Tea and herbs are more effective. I don't really have tea and herbs right now. But that's 30% more effectiveness. That's pretty damn good. Early sleeper, gain energy when waking up. Okay. When you wake up, you gain 10 energy. Or refocus. Take some time to regain some sanity. So you can spend time and gain sanity as a activated skill. Now, that actually might not be the worst thing in the world to have. But even more energy seems fine as well. I'm going to go for the early sleeper, yes. So, let's get into the cave here. We are now losing temperature because it is indeed night. We find a cave. You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, you see a small tunnel leading into the darkness. Ooh. Let's explore the tunnel, obviously. If I learned anything from Curious Expedition, it's that caves you should always explore. I don't have a torch or flashlight though. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't see your hands in front of your face. Let's do it. Let's go. What's the worst thing that can happen? You crawl through the darkness on all fours. After a while you encounter some rubble. It looks like the passageway has collapsed. You can't go any further. Oh, that's too bad. But we do get a nice chunk of experience here. Not enough to level up, but very nice indeed. So, we are gonna lie down and sleep right here, and we can, I think we can select, we can sleep long, yeah, we can sleep briefly, or we can sleep long. Sleep long is the best, because that will leave us with just a tiny sliver of nighttime left. We get a whole whack of energy back, body temperature is up, etc, etc. Let's do a long rest over here. We don't need to use a tent because we have a cave, and that's us good and ready to go. So we lost a bit of sanity still, but it's not too bad. So obviously still nighttime, but it's not going to be nighttime for long. So which way? We have a star over here, we have a star over there, and people. But I think, I mean, it sort of sort of feels like this. Yeah, there's some dangerous stuff over here. Can we move around that? It doesn't look like we can, so we're sort of forced into that. What about if we go here? Yeah, there's some dangerous stuff there as well, and I can't see well enough to see if we can. Can we, can I go here? No, that's equally bad. And that doesn't, okay, so from there, okay, so that's basically around. Ooh, can we... Oh, but yeah, there's dangerous stuff over there as well. I'm gonna have to take the dangerous path, and I'm gonna go up here. Let's see how well I manage here. So losing some body temperature, but we're back in day. But there is a storm. There is a storm. What does that do? Energy cost of climbing increase. Well, that's good because that's exactly what I'm doing. Right, we are moving, so we can't really check that. So let's see if we are lucky or unlucky here. We seem to have lucked out on this occasion. We can, of course, stop at any point in time if we want to. But if we don't move, the time doesn't move on, so we'll just take that as it is. Nearby, an abandoned camp, and I would do a no, I will not. I would do another quick look around. Nothing of use, sad thing, but we're gonna level up. Now get into some fun stuff, I think. Special terrain expert. Whenever you suffer a dangerous terrain event, gain some experience. I mean, that will happen at some points, most likely. Okay, fine. 250 extra experience, nice. Flat terrain, reduced energy cost on all terrain. Reduced energy cost on all terrain, but it also says flat terrain. So is it all or is it flat? I don't know, but that seems like really, really useful. It seems like that works on many, many levels. And then we again have the night climber that I don't really like. I'm gonna go for light steps. That seems like a useful thing. Now, we do have our food, and at one point there might be a reason why we should use that. We are still only 26.3 down, so that's not useful for us just yet. And that means that it's time to move on. I think we can just move straight for this one. Now, as I said, you can change your route if you want to. So, for example, this route will take us, does it say over here? Is that 1.3 for the selected route? I would assume that it is, right? Yes. So that is presumably the fastest route, 1.3. And also, you know, on this occasion, there's no dangerous stuff going on, so fine. We can go around here, I think. But that doesn't really seem... No, that would take longer. Okay, never mind. Just wanted to show you that you can indeed set your own course. I sort of already told you that, but never mind. Let's go for this event. What is that? It's not really a sun, is it? It's a swirly thing with sun rays. Swirly something is where we're going. But where are we going then? We don't really have much choice. We have to go through here somehow. Well, that's interesting. A stone goat we find. You rub your eyes in wonder. The boulder in front of you has a strange, unnatural shape. You take a closer look. Two spires of rock seem to be growing out of an elongated skull carved from stone. They seem in the suggestion of a beard on its chin. You don't know why, but it makes you happy to see this monument in the mountain. To the mountain goats. Get some sanity back. Well, that's very nice, as well as experience. So, yeah, we're in a situation now where... Okay, we could go... Oh, right. I sort of thought that was a chasm or something, so that we couldn't go through there. But we are obviously going to go for the cave, because that is going to land us right at the end of the day. So as you can see, I'm sort of working with... Oh, I just spotted that my energy has gone down very, very significantly here. That's fine. We have the food to do something about that. I can actually... Now I can use both, I think. I'm going to use one, because we will be getting energy while sleeping, by the way. So yes, let's sleep first, and then we can use food if we need it. You enter a cave. At the rear of the cave, and a faint shimmer of light. Obviously, we're following the light. You follow the light as you approach, you realize that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Gaining sanity again, as well as some experience. And with that, it's time to lie down and sleep. And again, we're going to take a long sleep. So we're going to have a little bit more of night time, but we are going to get 50 energy back. So let's have that sleep. I have no idea if there are events during sleep. No idea. But we are at 74, so I get... Ooh. Well, this is bad. We're not in a storm. And we cannot sleep in the cave. Now, what I could do... Do I put this on here? No, I don't. I do have 2 tents. What if I sleep through this? Click and use. Yes, we actually can remove that. So we're gonna sleep briefly. Yeah, we don't want to sleep too much, because we are gonna lose a bit of body temperature here from the nighttime. But yeah, I ideally I would like to sleep even less than that. But let's do a bit of a short sleep, and hopefully, yeah, there we go. It's cold, absolutely. We're getting up to colder temperatures as well. Do we see... We don't have a temperature meter, it seems like. So what if we can see here? We can see that it's cold weather, or rather we lose body temperature. We lose sanity. We gain body temperature from moving, which is my stuff, I guess. We gain oxygen. And then we have those 2, yes. Equipments, those are the ones that I have. Traits, stuff that helps me out during this thing. So we are... I mean, that is actually out of the way. I just realized we can get to it, but it might be... I mean, that's just a cave. I don't really care for a cave, but yeah, that is a bit out of the way, because if I don't go, for example, for this one, we are going to go... Well, actually, if I go here and then over here, yeah, see, that's actually not too bad. Let's do that. Let's go over to the shrine thing here. We should be fine. I mean, my stats are looking really, really good so far, so I am 100% okay with that. So we find a shrine. You sit down on a rock and relax. A pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm. So warm that the ice and snow around it has melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain warmth or sanity. I haven't really lost much of any of that, but warmth the most. Let's just get some warmth back. No experience, sadly. But yeah, again, if I click there, if I'm gonna go over here, ooh, yeah, okay. We are not gonna be able to move on, I think, from... Yeah, that is a dead end, actually. So if we go for that one, we have to spend time to get back. But there is a cave here. And we're not in a rush, by the way. There's absolutely no rush. At least not right now. So I'm thinking that, yes, let's do that. And I also spot that the ground was a bit shady here. No, exclamation mark there as well. But go to this place and then go back here, have a bit of a sleep again. I also spot a cave here, yes. So another shrine. We are slowly but surely moving upwards. Slowly but surely. So let's see what we can find. Yeah, there's no way to go through here, sadly. Oh, we made it the first time, but we have to go back. Half buried in the ground, you find a weathered stone plaque. It seems to be old, very old. So we can spend time to get that up, spending energy and body heat. Obviously, we're doing that. As you are digging at the earth with your bare hands, why bare hands? I have gloves. Your gaze falls on the characters etched in the stone, presumably some kind of writing system. You regret that you're unable to read the characters. There must have been a civilization here a long time ago. What could have led to their downfall? Finally, you're able to free the plaque and lift it up. In the hollow beneath it, you find valuable equipment. But why am I assuming that they had a downfall? Maybe they were here just as I am. Just left it. Oh well, we find a protective helmet. Minus health loss in events. Interesting. I'll take it. Looks like a sort of hockey helmet, almost a bicycle helmet. I'm gonna keep this obviously because that's just more temperature. Right, can I... Ooh, I'm going to check that, by the way, because that is a possible event. We're going to level up first. Comfort of Home 2, so we can get even more sanity now from using consumables. Okay, so that's basically it. 1 star is the number 1 of those, and then we get more stars as we level up. We get Open-Minded. Increased sanity gain in events, 20%. Or increase maximum body temperature, just straight up more body temperature. I mean, right now it's fine, but we are going to get up to the death zone. But is that only oxygen? I wonder. But you know what, just a whole whack more maximum body temperature seems like a very good idea. I'm just going to take that. Yeah, that's a pretty significant increase actually, so I'm happy with that choice. But I want to check this now. I'm going to check this. I'm going to move that away, and then I'm just going to go here. But on this occasion, we're fine. So, is that a good thing? Because I think that you sort of lose time from doing what I just did. Like smaller tricks. So that's 15. That's 30. If I just go here... Is it now 15? Okay, no, we don't lose anything. That's cool then. Should I actually just go on then? Tomorrow is also clear. But it would be nice to get some body heat now that I've increased my body temperature. Yes, we're gonna do that. And then tomorrow, presumably, I might do a really long trek. That might be exactly what I'm doing. So, more cave, shelter from the wind. No possible event on this occasion. So, another... Oh, we're actually losing body temperature in here. Well, that's not at all what I had expected. That's not at all what I had expected. Well, I kind of don't want to move through night anyway. Okay, well that's not exactly what I had planned. I actually thought that we would be getting, you know, a fire down or something, but apparently not. So now we are gonna move through night. Now, by the way, the canned food, yeah, warmth. I have a lot of warmth, or about body temperature, but not terribly much. Okay, I'm not gonna change the cap, by the way. Seems like a bit excessive. Oh no, you know what? Actually, I am. Now that I have it, and now that I know that it doesn't actually change time. Oh, no event authentication. Switch back, and up to the treasure we go. I don't know if something can happen, you know, when there's not dangerous ground. Don't know. More ruins. We can keep looking. Again, take a quick look. Maybe I can find some, ooh, oxygen tanks, 2 of them. Well, that is actually pretty damn nice. We are going to be able to use that. But, body temperature. Something I sorely need soon. Rescue. You spot a deer stand between 2 skeletal trees just ahead of you. As you consider walking over to the deer stand to search it for provisions, you hear a rumbling. It sounds like an avalanche. Ooh. You see the snow cloud on the horizon. It's heading straight for you. Well, that's not good. I continue my journey. You know what? We can search the deer stand. Nothing bad can happen. You rush the deer stand, but the rungs of the ladder have rotted out. You spot a broken crate on the ground. As you go to inspect the contents, you hear a whimper. An Arctic fox is caught in a net and won't be able to escape without your help. By now, the rumbling of the avalanche has become a deafening roar. You need to hurry. Free the fox, and we get good conscience. Ooh, you feel good about yourself. Sanity gain in events. That's actually kind of cool. We can get more canned food. I don't need canned food. I need something to get my body temperature up. And sanity right now is not a problem. I'm actually going to go for the canned food. Sorry, Mr. Fox. I need to think about myself. Okay, we have another possible event. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. There we go. But yeah, I do need some body temperature climbing very soon, or things are going to be tricky. And again, we're lucky. We do have a cave over there. A shrine. Steps have been hewn into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts. Some type of religious site or shrine, maybe. You're not a particularly spiritual person, but somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination, but you pray to the shrine for health and or energy. Now, why didn't I get body temperature? But yes, health, obviously. Or rather, energy. Never mind. It wasn't health. It was everything except health. Right, back with the cap. Back with the cap. We are still losing body temperature. Ooh, there's a different one down here, but we're going to go for this one. Yes. We are actually getting... Yes, we are gaining body temperature right now. Just slightly. That is very nice. So yeah, there's a new... Oh, there's a... Is that... was that hands shaking? No. That was not hands shaking. What? It is. It is hands shaking. Okay. Cool. A saddlebag. You discover a large leather saddlebag lying on the ground. Right next to it, you discover faded hoof prints. Okay. You find some herbs in the saddlebag. Right. Moon herb for loss of health but extra sanity. Okay, we'll take that. Now... Still a lot of day left. I see a cave over there. If we go here, yes, that seems like a very good idea. So let's go here so we can change our hat. Change into our safety hat. As you do when you're out hiking on the mountain, you gotta remember to bring your safety hat, because that makes everything more safe. We've been a bit lucky here, I think. No events so far. A trade. You find a fur pouch hanging from a branch of a skeleton of a tree. You stop. It looks as though someone has placed it here on purpose. As you open the pouch, you discover a tent inside, an offering. Something inside you tells you that you should not only take but also give. What will you leave in its place? Okay. to be honest, I think I don't want to. I have 2 tents. I don't need more tents. So, no, I don't want to trade. Sadly. Sadly, I say, because, you know, I could use some good stuff, but not that. Let's see where that takes. That's actually still a lot of daytime left. Still a lot of daytime left. There's a cave over here. Yeah, see, I can get to in that cave. Okay. That means that we're gonna aim for this one. And I spot some dangerous ground. So let's just move over here. Now, sure, there are events in the caves, if you want events. Ooh, you just spotted this one as well. Well, hello. So yeah, we have some snow now. That's, ooh, that might be very dangerous indeed. But yes, obviously we're going to go for this one. It's going to be a lot of traveling on the dangerous ground here. But my health is looking good. My health is looking very, very good. More ruins. We can take some time again. I don't need another tent. Can I? Yeah, I can trade the tent. There we go. Yes, indeed. Level up. We can get always prepared. Canned foods and oxygen bottles are more effective. That's useful. We get careful steps. Spend more time in moving, but ignores dangerous terrain. That is a active ability. Could actually use it right now, because we're moving through a lot of dangerous ground. Or perseverance. Weakens the effect of stormy weather. Minus energy cost on all terrain. Only active during storms. I mean, that's, again, those sort of passive abilities feel really, really good. Very, very good. The careful steps, though, I mean, that just seems useful. Yes, I'm going to go for that one. Careful steps, and I am actually going to activate it immediately, because that means that I can have my warm cap on. So activate steps. So 24 hours now until we can use it again. So let's get over to here. Now we don't have to worry about the dangerous ground. I think that that is something for the future that can be just very, very useful. So get over to the cave, and I'm not... Well, I actually am going to sleep now that I think about it, since I searched that place. There's a smell, though. You enter a cave and it's dry and sheltered from the wind. However, you notice a strong smell. Just follow the smell, but unable to find anything except some tufts of fur and bones. Oh well, nothing more than that. Lie down and sleep. I will actually gain body temperature on this occasion. Why did I lose body temperature before? I don't know, but let's do a long sleep right here. And there we go. Sleep is nice. And yes, we are now in nighttime, but that's okay. That is okay. A bit of dangerous. Can we... No, there's dangerous. Both of these two are dangerous, and obviously all of this is dangerous as well. Can't I go... Well, I can't go here. So if I go here, that takes, what, 1 hour. If I go here, that's also 1 hour. So, yeah, why don't I do that? Why don't I ignore that one and just climb up this here rock instead? So yeah, this is a bit out of the way. I realize that, but that's fine. That is a-okay. We have a shrine. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you. It swings, carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it, and it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Magical. Fully wrapped up in this moment, you regain sanity and warmth. There we go. Finally, the sanity I can live with. Warmth, though. Nice. We are up to a net positive, so to speak. Right. Right. Where do we want to go now? Well, I mean... Okay, so if I... if I click like over here, can I even do that? No, I can't even... Here we go. So the direct path seems to be through here, but now we're getting into a lot of dangerous... what is that? I don't know. Why? Oh, that's because that's when it's we will be we'll be coming into daytime. So yes, we're getting into dangerous stuff now. It's even red over here, so that's interesting. lava path. But yeah, it feels like going all the way over here feels a bit stupid. Yeah, it's the energy, I guess. But I'm gonna go over to this one, obviously. We're gonna start with that one. Where was the dangerous path? Over here. So let's just go forward here. We will switch out cap. We will go up here. And there we go. First event in the bad place. Deep snow. The snow beneath your feet gives away. You fall but not far. You land at the bottom of a flat, snowy crevice. You lose actually no health, but a whole bunch of warmth. A good thing that we gained warmth before. Very good indeed. Let's get back the warmth hood, and now we can safely go up here. So that is what can happen when you traverse dangerous ground. Now we know that. Cool. Cool. Rocky outcrop. You march along a mountain ridge. It's steep slopes lined with gnarled trees defying the elements. You spot an oxygen bottle on a narrow and fragile looking ledge. You could pick up a branch and try to salvage them. I don't need oxygen bottles. Continue my journey. I already have 2. I think the 2... I don't know if 2 is enough, but it's gonna have to be. Now... Ooh, I can probably... Can I get up? If I click like over... If I click like here, and then over here, we can go around the other way, because this seems really dangerous, by the way. And I have 10 hours on my careful steps. Well, actually, no. Does this show... Well, there's a bit... Yeah, there are dangerous paths here. And there's a shiny thing in the top corner there. Ooh, careful now. So, yeah, this is going to be... but can't I go... I can't go there, no. And that's dangerous as well. So 3 dangerous if I go there. And 3 dangerous if I go here. So it's going to be dangerous sort of no matter what. Or can I go here? And then up... Oh, that's... Why are these dangerous? What is that? Doesn't look dangerous. So what I'm thinking is... I'm not going to beeline... Oh, that's a lot of dangerous. Okay, so now we're getting into decisions here. You know what? We're going to go fairly straightforward here. So we're going to get into three dangerous points here. Well, that's no good at all. So let's pray to the RNG gods here that nothing happens. Nothing did happen. Cool. Trade back cap. And we want to go up here. So we have some dangerous spots over here. I'm not gaining warmth right now, but I'm also not losing warmth. So I guess that's a good trade-off. Now we're going to go up here. As little as possible with the bad cap. Because now I am losing. Not much, but a little. And we managed on that occasion. Now this seems like we should be finding something here, doesn't it? But no, there's nothing there. So we're not going to bother with that. Get proper cap back. Now, I can't really see... I mean, there are some things over here, which... Yeah, I could have wanted to go that way around. Yes. But then, yeah, okay, so if we... Yeah, okay, so we're not going to go there. That's a really bad idea. That is a very, very bad idea. We are going to go for... I'm going to ignore the cave, I think. Oh, that is rough. Okay, well... We don't really have a choice here. We don't really have a choice, I think. Oh, we have deep snow again. A white crevasse is blocking your way. There's a snow bridge that you could use to cross it, but you're not certain that it is stable. Go around takes a long time and loses a lot of warmth. I'm gonna attempt it. You cross the snow bridge safely. Oh, whew. Good. And you know what? Let's just keep the safety cap on. That one tile, it's fine. I don't know if the risk increases on these as you go along. It doesn't really feel like that is the case, right? Ooh, death zone, yes. The air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for the difficult path towards the summit. I will ascend as quickly as possible. Summit fever, decrease any cost when moving. Okay, I will ascend. Never mind, I read it as descend. Okay, so for 8 hours, I have a really big boost to energy. I will take it slow for 24 hours, decreased effect, kind of cool. Or before I ascend, I will mend my wounds. I don't have any wounds, so that seems like a really stupid thing to do. Ooh, I kind of would have liked to see the path. Well, actually, you know what? It is daytime. It is 11, which means that in 8 hours we can... yeah, I think that this is a good idea. Let's do this quickly as possible. Go, 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 go. So now we have an effect, which means that I am going to have myself some bit of canned food. So right click to use. That is not right click. There we go. Oh, right click, not left click. So get up here, and how's the bad thing going along? Not bad at all. So let's get the good stuff going. So right now we're not going to spend a whole lot of energy, which is nice. There's a camp here. Discover intact tent. There is nobody in sight, but the embers of the fire pit are still glowing. The camp is obviously being used by someone. It could contain valuable items. I could lose sanity for that. No, we're going to leave other campers alone. Right, a lot of ice. There's a lot of ice here. So I would, obviously like to go super fast here. That is going to take, what, 7 hours? That is basically exactly what I could do. I could get almost all the way. Now, if I would like to go here and then up here, slightly longer, but not terribly longer. If I want to go up here, here, and here, what are we up to now? 10 hours. But there are fun things around here. There are also a bunch of stuff over here. So if I go here, for example, okay, I need to go here. I can't go. Yeah, the only. Okay, well, which tide is that then? There we go. Yeah, all of this takes us through. Well, no, it doesn't, because I have that marked. Never mind. Yeah, I can go right here. That is 6 hours. So now we have a choice. Do I go over here, or do I go here? I mean, that seems fun, doesn't it? Shrines. Are shrines better than these? I think they are. Right, let's start here. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the gear I have. I kind of need my warmth, to be honest. So let's try and not lose too much warmth. I think the warmth is actually going to be my biggest problem. So I would like to get back some warmth if I can. Because I gained a lot of warmth, but then I lost some as well. Oh, there's actually, see, I didn't see that one. And I don't think I saw that one either. So a bunch of good stuff here. So we have some ruins. Again, ooh, yeah, now it's going to cost me oxygen as well. I don't want to lose that much warmth, but I will take a quick look around. We get another oxygen tank. Okay, again, don't really need it. But sure, well, I say I don't need it. I don't need it right now. Let's go here and talk to someone. I really would like something to get my warmth back. As you walk past a massive crevasse, you hear faint cries for help. Looking into its depth, you identify an unfortunate mountaineer at the bottom of the chasm. Obviously, we are going to climb down and save him. Apparently that didn't take any time either, so that's good. Carefully, you climb down the crevasse. Shortly before reaching the bottom, you slip and land next to the unfortunate mountaineer. With great effort, you manage to save the mountaineer. His gratitude is beyond words. We lose health. Oh, that's bad. We lose health, we lose a lot of energy. We gain sanity and a whole bunch of XP. We are out of energy, so let's eat a bit. Still not terribly good. That means that I most likely will have to do this and forfeit the Oh, rough stone. While moving through rough stone terrain, you step on a treacherous piece of rock, twisting your ankles. Now I have a 24 hours of sprained ankle, plus 50 energy cost on all terrain. Oh, that's bad. Luckily we can rest most of it off. And yeah, let's do a long sleep here. We're gonna keep losing body temperature. Not ideal, let me just say. Not ideal at all. But that's fine. Let's get up to the shrine. Let's hope for no unfortunate events. Good. I do have some more energy to use. We should be fine. It's an active fire pit, but not a solar realm. The flame seems to be fighting the ice wind for survival, etc., etc. I can gain sanity or energy. Again, energy is what we need. There's another shrine here. I was going for that one, right? And then up here. Yes. Let's go for the next shrine. Surely one of the shrines must be, you know, a bit warm. And we are still losing body temperature now that we're moving. Oxygen is running low, but that's fine. I wanted to go here, by the way. A shrine. An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to support her to recharge her strength. You do as she suggests and regain health or warmth. Absolutely 100% warmth. Do I take a detour? Oh, that's a long detour. I thought I could go down here. No, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. This, oh, also not good enough. No, I'm going to beeline right now. I'm going to beeline towards the top. So we can go here, apparently without getting into the negatives. So let's do that, and let's hope for no events. Let's hope for no events. I do like the fact that there's the event. Okay, so we lose some health. Not too terribly bad. But yeah, I do enjoy the fact that there are a lot of different paths you can take to get up. Nothing is, as they say, carved in stone. You are free to make your way up the way you want it. So different players will take different choices, absolutely. And that is just a really good way to do it, I think. Now, what do I want to do? Well, I am going to eat my last canned food. Yes, I will. So eat the canned food and get to the top. Which is exactly what we were here to do. Ta-da! First summit. The first summit. Your heart feels light and full of joy as you stand on the summit. The hardship of the climb already forgotten. You savor the moment. It is yours and yours alone. Then you plant your flag. Those who come after you need to know what you have achieved. A whole wacko experience, which is very nice. And we also get an extraction point, so to speak. We're a place that we need to go in order to finish everything up. But we can level up. We can get another one of these, get sanity. We can get the, whenever we reach a point of interest, gain some energy. Not too bad. We can also get acclimatized. Weakens the effect of cold weather. Well, I kind of like that. I do kind of like that one. Yes. Indeed. So maximum body temperature and more temperature when moving. But that's only cold weather. But guess what? It's cold weather. So that actually is going to help us. But yeah, we need to get out of here as well. So straight line to here doesn't exist, apparently. There we go. Yeah. So sad news. We need to sleep. Because my energy is gone. So let's just sleep on the summit. Why not, eh? So we need energy. We're going to lose oxygen, but that's fine. We're actually not going to lose any temperature. So that's very, very fine. So a long sleep into the night. You know, it's not terribly good. Nighttime is dangerous, but we're going to try. Our sprained ankle is also gone, so that's good. We're going to use an oxygen bottle right now. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Cool. So, how do we get down? Yeah, this is going to cost me a lot of energy to get down. There's stuff over here. But I'm thinking that, you know, we don't really have a choice here. Let's go here. There's no dangerous ground, so we're fine with regards to that. I mean, I'm seeing these things, but I also don't think that these are enough on our path. Like, they're obviously not on our path, but are they even remotely close to something that I can use? I don't know. But we're gonna have to raise our tent once again, because I can't really do much, but I have 2, so I mean, it's not a problem. I even get body temperature here. We'll be losing some oxygen, but again, I have oxygen bottles, so more sleep. More sleep, more sleep, more sleep. There we go. But yeah, moving towards these, that seems very counterproductive. It's basically the opposite direction of where I need to go. We have a event over here, which I could go for, because then we would just be moving on. Yes, go for that one. See what that does for us. We have some bad ground to traverse, but I think I should be fine. With every step down, we are getting out of the dead zone, or death zone. Yeah, see, there's all these events everywhere. It's just fun. Okay, well, we're getting to a meeting something. And as we've already learned, doesn't have to be a person. Can be a fox. Can be a nice little snow fox that we can betray and leave for dead in an avalanche. That can also happen. It's very, very possible. Oh. Camera wanted to zoom in a little bit too much there. Oh, here we go. There he is. Or she. It. Oh, of course, the last one, obviously. Get a sprained ankle again. That's a bit annoying. Fresh nose pile high ahead of you on a mountainside. There must have been an avalanche here recently. As you trudge through the heaps of snow, your gaze falls on a vacuum flask of tea. It is half buried in the snow. I can't dig because I don't have the energy, but I can take the tea. The outcome is unknown, apparently. You stow the flask in your pack and quickly move on. It's too dangerous here. And that is something that I wanted to see. Body heat, health and sanity. A lot of good stuff from tea, wouldn't you know. Confirm that. And sadly, again, time to raise the tent one more time. Before we do that, though, use oxygen. There we go. Now we can spend some oxygen. We actually gained some warmth now. Now is a point where I kind of didn't even need warmth, but oh well. So we used one tent. That's actually pretty good, I think. Do I want to do that? Can I avoid? I cannot avoid. Oh yeah, I can. Why wouldn't I avoid? Can't go there though, so let's go there. One dangerous ground here. But that's fine. I mean, I would say that we are going to be fine getting down this mountain at least. We're not too far away, and we have a tent to sleep. Do I want to go for that one though? I might, but if I do that, where do I go then? Then I just go back. Okay, so that is a path back. Okay, so if we go here, could just go this way around. That seems fun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get careful steps. There we go. Careful steps and go over here. See if we can avoid stuff. Or rather be a little bit faster here on the dangerous stuff. We are spending it, going here. But yeah, I think that was a good choice of activation. Unknown fruit. You discover some wild berries on a bush. They are bright in color, orange almost. You hesitate. They could be poisonous. Yet a little sustenance would do you a world of good. I eat as many berries as I can. Yeah, shove your face in. Or shove them in your face. The berries taste good, but the more of them you scarf, the louder your stomach rumbles. You take a break, but it's too late. Nausea overcomes you and creeps up your esophagus. Then you throw up again and again until you sink to the ground, exhausted and full of your own vomit. I get some experience for that. Beautiful. Let's sleep in the vomit, because that's basically what I have to do. We can actually get to that one. and then down. I am gonna do that, yes. And then we're gonna have to sleep over there. So I'm basically just gonna spend all my tent charges on this occasion. So that's something. But get to the shrine. If I can get some energy from this shrine, that would be a good thing, because then I don't have to use the tent. But again, we're not terribly far off, so... there's a shrine with an active fire pit again, and I can get sanity or energy. Thank you. Energy, exactly what I wanted. Now let's get to the treasure here. We come into night, or sorry, day. Oh, that is very, very bright compared to nighttime. Yes. That is how the daytime works when there's snow, by the way. Exactly how that works. So, get over to whatever this could be. I don't exactly know if we sort of carry over things. I don't think so. A lonely grave. A grave so far up here. A search for clues. Yes, search for clues. Who is this? You carefully nudge the rocks with your boot. that is some research. Something there. You bend down to find some old but useful equipment. Another mountaineer must be buried here. You have lots of questions and no answers. Who were they? How did they know about the island? What happened to their companion who buried them? I take the equipment. Yes. You ask the unknown climber for forgiveness, but you are sure they won't hold a grudge against you. After all, they have no use for equipment anymore, but you do. So we lose a fair whack of things, but we gain snow boots. That's cool. Use that, use that, use that, use everything. Even that, I think. Use everything now. Can I get to this? How do I have energy for this? Why isn't there a closer path? Crap. I can do that apparently. Okay, you know what? Set marker for there, but only go here. Because there are dangerous stuff around, and... oh, I just saw something, and... of course. Lose a bit of health. I saw this. Hello, cave down here, that I completely didn't see before. I'm gonna sleep in you. We'll regain some health, or rather energy. More smells. You go deeper into the cave. After a few feet you come across a small waterhole. A thin ray of light falls through an opening in the solid rock ceiling and reflects off the water's surface, creating an intricate light pattern that mesmerizes you for a moment. We gain some sanity for that, as well as a level up. And we will lie down and sleep for long. Losing some oxygen. This is actually... it's bad, but it's also not terribly bad. We are just slightly into the death zone, so we will actually be out of the death zone very, very soon. Right, we have another active ability. Lose oxygen but gain energy. Significantly reduces energy cost on all terrain. That is not that one. Right, that was that one. Tea and herbs are more effective. I'm gonna go for light steps 2. Yes. I mean, it does say energy cost on all terrain. It does say all terrain. Right, how far can I go? Ooh, that is slightly bad, actually. Do I actually have to go down there? Oh, that is... yeah, okay, fine, that's all dangerous. But that's more dangerous. So let's just go... that's a better path. And we should be fine for all the other stuff. That's fine for all the other stuff. Yeah, we can sleep, by the way, anywhere, which is true for the journalist that doesn't have a tent. They can sleep anywhere. That seems very dangerous, sleeping without a tent, by the way. Maybe it's not, but it feels dangerous. Right, that's zone left, but we're gonna enter it again, I think. Yes, we just got back into it. So, the straight path, they seem to think... can I not go here? Yes, I can, but there's a lot of dangerous paths, but I do have careful steps. I think it's time to just basically trudge onwards. I think. I can't see any events here, so let's just go over here. Let's just go over here. Because now, yep, now we are going to regain oxygen. I think that I mean, shouldn't I be... gaining body temperature? Don't I have enough stuff to actually help me? Or is it like really cold? Or is it because, oh, no? Or is it because it's nighttime? Does nighttime actually matter that much? I guess it does, right? Yeah, it does say night, so we have some more rough stone. We get another sprained ankle, obviously. Well, we need to move on. I'm actually not even losing energy right now. That's interesting. Does that mean that I can actually go over here immediately? What if I... That is time cost. That is not energy cost. Okay, fine. One more sleep. One brief sleep over here. In this occasion, we should not need more than that. There we go. Sleep is done. We are going to go over here. We're going to activate careful steps, which hopefully helps us a little bit. I sort of thought that this would actually help you with the dangerous stuff. Right, yeah, it does say ignores dangerous terrain. Yeah, but it takes, right, it doesn't say minus time cost, it's more time cost. Yes, we do ignore that dangerous terrain. First summit, you reach a large sheltered area perfect for a rest. Obviously, you would prefer to keep going to head toward the next summit right away, but that would be suicide. You don't just want to make it into the history books, you also want to be able to read them. And to make that happen, you need to gather your strength. Because one thing is for sure, the first climb costs you and the second one won't be any easier. And a bit of a summary here for Mountain 1. We did Route 1. We took, is that 8 days, I guess? Normal difficulty? I don't know what that is. You feel exhausted after all that climbing. Ooh. Well, that's bad. Thank you for that, game. 20 extra energy cost on all terrain. Well, that's almost bad. Okay, whatever. And now we get the choice to do Mountain 2. And that is not something that I'm going to do on this occasion. But yeah, the more tougher the mountains, obviously, the tougher the challenges. So we did the simplest challenge of them all. We're going to go into more difficult ones. This is a fun game. This is a fun game, really fun game. It's kind of a game that you can just get into. Play a little, have some fun. You don't have to spend hours upon hours to play it, and I kind of like those games sometimes. So if you kind of like these styles of games, absolutely check this out. I think you can have fun for many, many hours with this game. So yeah, check this out is my recommendation. For now though, this has been Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.